Courtroom chaos or legal theater. Inside the reported panic moment as Blake Lively's legal deadline shakes Hollywood. When the clock strikes midnight in Hollywood courtrooms, the courthouse lights are still on. Legal assistants are chugging cold coffee like it's a competitive sport. Email inboxes are exploding. And somewhere in the middle of it all, according to reports swirling online, Blake Lively's attorney is said to be on the verge of a panic attack. Because yesterday wasn't just another day in the ongoing legal clash between Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni. It was the deadline, the one circled in red, highlighted, bolded, and probably starred 3 times, for parties to file court documents tied to the unsealing of a massive batch of materials connected to a summary judgment ruling by Judge Liman. Blake Lively's team has described them as voluminous, the kind of word lawyers use when they mean, this could change everything. So, what exactly is inside these documents? Why did Judge Liman grant part and deny part of the request? And why does this moment feel like a turning point instead of just another procedural step? Let's unpack it slowly, clearly, and with just enough drama to match the stakes. Because trust me, this is where things get interesting. Yesterday marked the court-ordered cutoff for both parties to submit documents related to whether certain materials tied to the summary judgment phase should be unsealed, meaning made public. According to Blake Lively's filings, these documents reportedly include extensive records she believes are critical to understanding the broader context of the dispute. Her legal team argues that sealing them would obscure key facts, while the opposing side maintains that confidentiality is necessary. Because once documents go public, control of the narrative disappears. And that's what makes this deadline feel so explosive. But what exactly did Judge Liman decide, and why did it leave both sides unsatisfied? In legal terms, Judge Liman's ruling to grant part and deny part of the summary judgment request is what lawyers politely call a mixed result, and what everyone else calls messy. A summary judgment is meant to resolve parts of a case without going to trial. It's a chance for the court to say, on these issues, the facts are clear enough. But when a judge only partially agrees, that signals unresolved questions, tensions, gray areas. Judge Liman's decision effectively said, some arguments hold water, others not so much, and several issues still deserve deeper examination. That alone would make any legal team sweat. Now add the possibility that documents tied to those issues could be unsealed, and suddenly the pressure skyrockets. Which brings us back to the reported panic. When Blake Lively's team described the materials as voluminous, they weren't being dramatic. That term signals extensive records, multiple filings, emails, communications, or procedural documents. Context that could reshape how the case is perceived. A single document can be dismissed. Hundreds? That's a story. This is why both sides are fighting so hard over what stays sealed and what doesn't. It's not just about privacy, it's about which version of events becomes public history. And if reports are accurate that the pressure reached a breaking point for one of the attorneys, it highlights just how high the emotional stakes have become. Attorneys in major cases report stress levels comparable to emergency responders. Long hours, public scrutiny, careers on the line, clients who are household names. So when reports suggest that an attorney experienced extreme anxiety ahead of a critical deadline, it doesn't necessarily signal weakness, it signals pressure. Both Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni have cultivated public personas that extend beyond acting. They represent ideas, values, and audiences who care deeply about integrity and transparency. That's why every filing matters. Every sealed document matters. Every judicial decision matters. This isn't just about winning or losing, it's about who gets believed. And when courts decide whether information stays hidden or becomes public, it sends a powerful message about whose voice carries weight. In the coming weeks, we can expect continued motions regarding document access, strategic leaks and counter-narratives, media interpretations that may oversimplify complex legal rulings. Judge Liman's partial ruling didn't close doors, it cracked them open. And once doors open in Hollywood courtrooms, they rarely shut quietly. Whether you're watching this case for the celebrity angle, the legal intrigue, or the human drama beneath it all, one thing is clear. This deadline wasn't just procedural. It was pivotal. Should more court documents in celebrity cases be unsealed? Drop your thoughts in the comments, share this article with someone following the case, and let's talk about it. Because in legal dramas like this, the most powerful voice might just be the informed one.